Oh, you are so full of crap. You're 5 feet nothing, 100 and nothing, and you got hardly a speck of athletic ability. And you hung in with the best college football team in the land for 2 years. And you're also going to walk out of here with a degree from the University of Notre Dame.
In the field, Jerry! Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money! Show me the money! He's the largest black man! I love black people! I love black people!
Either we heal now as a team, or we will die as individuals, as football guys.
I thought you told me he was solid muscle.
Well, he's much stronger than he looks. I'm wiry. Go get some kids.
Playing football at West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime, but I don't want your life.
Foosball. You playing the foosball behind my back? The only reason I'm doing it so I can go to school. School? You going to school? Ah! Sorry.
Football is life!
Welcome to the Basement Benchwarmers NFL release schedule release special. We kind of threw it together last minute. As you see, it's just me and Ed, so it's last minute.
Yeah, I was just driving by your parents' house and I saw your car outside, so I figured I'd stop. I could smell barbecue.
And meatloaf. Meatloaf now. So the schedule gets released here in a couple minutes. A few games. The big talk today in the league was not the Chiefs opening up, but the Lions are the team that is getting to play them on opening night in the NFL, which I think is kind of cool. I think it's a cool thing. I don't know. What do you think about the Lions getting the chance to play them? Probably one of the biggest their primetime game in a long time.
I think there's going to be a lot of ankle biting, knee capping, and can you imagine Mahomes goes down the first game because the Lions are too rough?
We have Dan Campbell. What do you think about the game, the first game in Kansas City?
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
So there you go.
That's I can't top that.
No. So I mean, the only thing with that schedule, I did hear that the Bengals and Chiefs play later in the year. I think it's January 1st.
It's January. It's 30. I think it's the 31st.
New Year's Eve. And I the only thing I say about that, I'm nothing against the Lions, but I don't like that game being late in the year because it could be a game in 2 weeks after that. 3 weeks. It could. I mean, if you're thinking Chiefs and Bengals maybe in the playoffs again, outside chance.
Yeah.
So if they are, you're going to have the same, and it could maybe mean nothing. It has been kind of good last few years, but if it means nothing, it's a waste of time. And, and a New Year's Eve game too, where you need to have a really good game because people got other things to do. So and it'll probably be a day game, obviously, but I don't know.
No, it'll probably be a night game, don't you think? I think it's a Monday night because it's 31st.
Yeah, in the last couple of years, remember New Year's Eve has been the college championship.
Or wait, no.
31st.
No, it's going to be a Sunday night.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday night because New Year's is Monday and Christmas is a Monday this year.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm already looking forward to that. We got a couple days of 80s here, so I'm already looking forward to Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's
coming up.
Yes, summer's almost over. We've had a good run.
We've had a great run.
3 days. It's more than normal.
Yeah, it's going to snow tomorrow, probably.
So the schedule release a few things. Looks like the Packers and Bears will start off on once again open the season up 3:00 game in Chicago on September 10th, I believe it is. I guess the whole Packer schedule got leaked supposedly. I don't know if it's true because I saw a couple differences in the schedule, so I don't know if it's true that leak. But I believe the Packer Bear game is the first game.
I don't think it was leaked. I think you said the Packers are shit.
Oh, no,
that was the leaky
but
part.
I saw the Packers and Bears end the season against each other. But then I saw another schedule that showed the Bears playing KC late in the year. So Once again, we're going to find out soon enough, but
Did you see about the Bears schedule? I was watching Pac-Man on what's his name? Mike McAfee this morning.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, man, Chiefs didn't want to play the Bears because they're a shit ass team. And they're gonna probably beat them in Germany because they're coming. It's a different game for them.
Yeah, they changed it to Dolphin game we saw, which is fine. I like that. Traveling for a team to Germany is not beneficial at all to travel overseas.
For either team.
No.
So he was saying when he went to London, he came back. I mean, they had to leave like on, I think he said Thursday. They get there, how's it go? Friday morning, and they go right to the park. They get off the plane. The bus takes them right to the stadium. That was just in London. And then they do like a practice. They do the media stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't get to sleep other than sleeping on the plane.
Yeah.
It's tough, he said.
Yeah, they say some teams will leave Monday or Tuesday, actually. And I think that's the way it should be treated, almost like a Super Bowl week. You know what? And here's the thing. You have to make it worth your team's while. Not make it, I understand you're there to win a football game. But if you get there on Monday or Tuesday, let the guys have a day to see the city.
Yeah.
2 days, get acclimated to the time and all that. And then you got Thursday, and you have your daily practices, but then Friday you get your walkthrough and all that. But I think getting in on Friday is kind of tough. I think it's tough on teams. I do. I mean,
and one of the guys was saying that they didn't even get to see anything while they were there. They pretty much were just there to play.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. Well, the first game they're showing right here, they just popped off. The Chiefs and the opening Monday Night Football will be the Aaron Rodgers-led Jets versus the Bills, and then you got the Eagles and Chiefs, a Super Bowl rematch on Monday, November 20th. That should be the Monday before Thanksgiving, so an early Thanksgiving treat for all of us.
Oh, that'll be nice. That's a deer season special right there.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, that's the first two games they're talking about. They're bringing them up right now. So, interesting games. We'll see the big games. We'll talk about them, and then maybe once we get schedules, we can talk about the Bears and Packers schedule, and the Lions, and we can look at the Lions and Vikings once we see the full schedule. But we'll talk about the major games. They're going to show us the big games right. So
we haven't got enough release games. So it's not like Fox News releasing all this stuff on Tucker Carlson that just accidentally leaked out afterwards. Amazing how when he was their most popular guy, nothing leaked out.
Yeah. Now you don't need him anymore. Hey?
Oh shit!
He's like the Sammy Sosa Maguire of Fox News.
Exactly.
Oh, we don't need you anymore.
We got the ratings.
Yeah, we're good.
Get the hell out of here. Here's a bunch of dirt on you.
Yeah. Here's some needles. Get out of here. Take your big heads out of here.
Like it's a coincidence.
Jeff said Jeff Jankowski might stop by. He said so. Yeah, Jeff, stop by if you're interested. We'll be here for a little bit, at least through the show. Oh,
bring a pizza.
There's Rich Eisen showing off his handy graph of teams. Instead of talking about your graph, start telling us who's playing here, buddy. Give us the big games. We probably know a lot of them.
I didn't even know he was still on this. He's on NFL Network?
Yeah, he's been.
I watch his show on that. It's on like Roku or whatever.
Yeah, the Rich Eisen show.
Yeah,
it's like a.
It says like world's greatest dad on the thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. He does a good job.
Yeah.
Good interviewer.
So yeah, they're talking about obviously you're gonna. Oh, and I did see they're gonna have their first Black Friday game this year. It's going to be because day after obviously the big shopping day.
Yeah,
they're gonna actually have a game. I mean, which is
so the men have something to do.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, this year everybody might be home the way the economy's going.
Yeah. They I don't know if it's gonna be a night game or a day game. I'm not sure what they said about that, but there's gonna be a Black Friday game, and I can't remember game. I'm sure they'll tell us.
That's a good idea though.
It's kind of cool
because almost everybody. It's that day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
everybody's home.
Everybody's off, and sitting around eating leftovers.
I don't know why that's not more popular. You got the Thursday games. Why wouldn't you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday games?
Yeah, just the whole weekend loaded up
because everybody's there.
Yep, everybody's
just like Christmas. I mean, you might as well do it. Those guys know they don't get Christmas off. I mean,
well, yeah.
That's part of the deal.
Yeah. So, it's interesting. Some of the games I saw, I can't remember all of them, but there's some. The Bills Jets. Obviously, we talked about a minute ago. I mean, that's only a big deal because Rodgers there. That they play each other every year, so it's not like a special game. But
don't they play each other twice?
It's going Monday night because Rodgers is getting that. Here Christmas Day game. You're gonna have the Raiders Chiefs. Could be a good game. We don't know yet how the Raiders are going to turn out with Garoppolo now.
Who's their coach?
It's still Josh McDaniel.
Yeah,
McDaniel. So we'll see. They made some stride. They didn't win, but they were in games last year. So, we have to see who's playing who. And let's see. The week one popped up. Yeah, Green Bay at Chicago is on there. So that would be our week one game for Bears. And then the Lions will play at KC, and the Vikings will play. I don't see the Vikings. Tampa Bay at Minnesota. Tampa Bay might be.
You got Dallas Giants game too.
Oh,
There.
Dallas Giants. That's a big early season game. That's a good one. How about Philly, New England? Maybe.
Yeah,
Never know. New England always has some tricks up their sleeve.
and it might be snowing in New England by opening day.
Yeah. How about the dog game of the week? I just glimpsed it. It went off. I got it in front of me. For opening night. Let's say Panthers, Falcons, maybe. Oh, yeah, Bryce Young, the rookie quarterback. Everyone want to see him play, and they got the rookie running back. So that might be interesting. Here you go. Black Friday is the Jets Dolphins. So another good game. Interdivision. I'm surprised they don't. It's nice to have those, but I don't like when they put in a situation like that. They're putting an interconference game, or interdivision game.
It's got a lot more meaning.
I wish they had a cross like that would be a great day for the Philly KC game. Would have been a good day for that. And I'm sure it has to work with the scheduling and the park. I get that, all that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't make schedules. I guess that's just me. Robert Saleh talking about schedule here. He's probably got a lot to say. He's like defense, and he's going. Thank you.
Have you seen the Jaguars thing? They're going to be in Germany 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Is it Germany?
Yeah, and then they came out today. They might have to play out of. They might not have a home for 2 years because they're going to be rebuilding their stadium.
For what?
Like not rebuilding, but like revamping it. So they might play at Florida or Georgia, and I'm like, it takes 2 years to like remodel a stadium. They're not rebuilding it.
I think they're going to take out a lot of seats, though. I think that's the deal.
I mean, it's going to take you 2 years. You can't.
How long did it take the Bears? It was 1 year, wasn't it?
Well, it took Wrigley. They redid that, and they did it in parts and kept the stadium open. Why can't they just do that with the Jacksonville Stadium?
Yeah, they do it with Camp Randall. They're doing it with.
And you just about taking out seats. Okay, so you lose 15,000 seats 1 year because you're redoing stuff.
Yeah.
Next year you lose 15,000, but you still at least got 30,000 people there, maybe.
Oh yeah, they don't get many anyways.
Yeah. So why not keep the
somebody?
people there?
Who were we talking to that went down there and they just walked in? They said they
drove.
Oh, it's a buddy of mine.
I thought it was Sean and Shane and them went to that game. Oh, that was Tampa game.
No, I know a guy from Savannah.
Just went to Jacksonville game.
He just drove in and he was like, parking was like $10, and he's like, oh man, we're gonna get killed on the tickets. He goes up there and it was like $8, or he said it was stupid.
It was $20 to park in Urban Meyer spot.
Yeah. It was empty.
Yeah. Just a bar stool there.
But he said it was like $50 for the whole day to go down. He goes, it was stupid. He didn't even know it was that cheap. And you could just get in there.
Yeah, I'm surprised
because he's originally from Buffalo. You can't go just get tickets.
Yeah.
To Buffalo.
So obviously, if they're redoing that stadium, and I don't really think Jacksonville is a football town.
Yeah, why don't you do a quarter of the stadium or half at a time, and do it in the off season?
But if they're redoing it, I guess they plan to stay there. I guess.
I thought they would. I mean, I didn't think they would last.
I really think St. Louis should get a team back. Missouri, because they are a football town. And
I mean, look at how successful their baseball program's been there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
hockey,
a fairly small,
hockey and bad football. We talked to when I went down there after they left, and we talked to there was an area. I know you've been in St. Louis, I'm sure. There's an area called Lake Lids Landing. It was right off the stadium. There was bars and restaurants. We went there. We go down there for work like once a year, and we go there all the time. They're all decent food. Bars go have drinks later. And we went down there. It was a ghost town. There's a few things open. Went in this brewery. Started talking to people. He goes, "Yeah, I mean, we do okay," but he said those 8 Sundays a year we made more than we're making now for a full year.
Jeez.
I mean, we're staying open. We're still okay, but we can make enough to stay open. And just 8 Sundays, not even playoffs, just 8 Sundays in this area was helping us. Because people go down there, instead of tailgating, they would drink, eat after games.
Yep.
So getting that back would be, and they got the stadium there.
If you're coming from out of town, you're coming in on a Friday probably.
Yeah.
And you're staying on Monday, or you're coming Saturday morning. So you need someplace to go.
Yeah. So
you don't know the town. You're just going to hang out by the stadium.
And I think that's what I mean. The whole weekend, not just the one day, but 8 weekends a year, they were packed.
Did you? I don't know if we were going to talk about this with that swing schedule at the end of the year where they can switch games from Sundays to Thursdays.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I don't like that.
So I was hoping there are going to be a few more guys here to argue about that. But when if you go to Green Bay, if you're going to you got to get your tickets now or buy your hotels now.
Oh yeah.
The schedule came out today.
Yeah. And they swing it on you.
You're like, they're probably getting hundreds of calls right now, or they will be tonight. So now they're going to swing it on them. You have to buy that whole week in Green Bay. You can't get a hotel room for one night.
No, it's 2 nights, 2 night minimum. I think.
2 or 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've worked up there and I didn't even know. I go up there and they're like, well, it's a Packer game. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm here to work during the week. I'm not even going to be there on the weekend. oh, you got to buy the whole week or 3 days or 4. I'm like, I just need a fucking hotel room for one night.
Yeah.
This place a dump too. It's a microtel.
I'm just hill a sled.
I can take a shit by only getting 1 foot off the bed. It's so small,
It's like your room in Door County.
Yes. It's like I can't even take my shoes off. Yeah. So but what are they going to do with that?
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's not a ton of games. There's going to be a few, but it's one or two a week. Right?
Well, like we had discussed, going to Detroit maybe instead of going to Chicago for a game.
Yeah.
What if we did that and they changed it to a Thursday? Well, we wouldn't be able to go.
Well, we're going to find that out tonight if we're going to go.
Oh yeah, we'll find out exactly what this day is. Yeah, because the first act. Yeah, see if it's fall the same. But we can always, like I said, we can always go there instead. I mean, I'm fine going to this year there instead of Chicago if people really want to do it. Later in the year would be good, though, I think, later.
So all of our listeners, if you want to go to Detroit, we might be going. We'll see when the date comes up.
Yeah, you're invited. Odds to win the Super Bowl here: Chiefs, Niners, Eagles, Bills, Bengals, Jets, and Cowboys.
I think the Cowboys.
6.
Cowboys. Are the Cowboys that good?
They're going to be. I mean, they're going to be.
All those other teams have quarterbacks.
Their defense will be good. Yeah, Dak. Yeah.
Dak's all right.
Nah, Dak ain't bad. Oh, here's the Jets. No stadium put Randall Cobb in that picture.
The Packer fans are still rooting for the Jets this year.
Yeah.
Well, they're rooting for the Rodgers to play a lot and the Jets to fail, pretty much.
Yeah, they're not rooting for the Jets to do good. No, that draft pick.
They're rooting for Rodgers to do good enough that the team loses every game
and just gets to keep playing.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
Yeah,
can't get a running game going.
So yeah, I think I saw today the Jets have one of the top 5. I mean, I don't like when they do this strength of schedule. Strength of schedule should come out after the season.
Doesn't even matter.
But I mean, you're basing it on last year's record. Well, by the time you play a team, they could be terrible by the time you play them. It should be right.
Here's the Packers schedule. They're coming up.
Oh yeah,
week 4 against the Lions.
Lions, yep. Raiders. Monday Night Football. Broncos, Vikings, Rams,
Steelers, Chargers, Lions.
Oh, Thanksgiving. Packers play on Thanksgiving this year.
Oh, nice.
Yep. The Chefs.
Chiefs, Giants. They got a tough finish.
We have the Giants, Bucks, Panthers, and Vikings.
The
Bears is week 18.
That's good. That's
starting. If that's a weird schedule.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Those two, that's the NFL right there.
Yeah.
Their schedule seems pretty weak, actually.
Yeah. I mean, but like you said, you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows what the Broncos are going to be this year?
Well, the Bears will have the same schedule, except 2 games easier, supposedly, because they'll have the 2 weaker division. They have the last place team. They come in last year. Yeah. Oh yeah,
they
last in the whole year. Yeah, the whole league,
not just that division.
Yeah, the whole league. Oh look, they're picking it. He just picked the Jets. Maurice Jones-Jr. picked to go 17-0. I love sarcasm at its best. Oh, that's a tough schedule to start. Well, Patriots, for the Jets, the Cowboys. You never know. He's going serious now on them. Okay,
who is that?
That's Maurice Jones-Drew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's fat for a running back.
Yeah. He's like that. Oh, he was kind of like that when he played, but not that heavy. You're right. Yeah, gonna lose. I see what he's doing. I don't know. Ooh, he's passing up.
Oh, they're gonna lose at least one to the Dolphins too. I mean,
yeah, they'll lose that one to the Dolphins. At the Dolphins, they'll lose because the weather.
Yeah, Rodgers is going to be on the beach.
Although he went down there when it was last year and beat him, so
we're gonna see. He's like all pumped up, like I'm a team player this year.
Yeah,
we'll see how that goes after week 4. I mean, there's no doubt the guy's insanely talented and everything, but we'll see.
Yeah, there we go. Bear schedules came up on here, so let me see if we can talk about the Detroit game when the Bears when they got them. I just want to see for our own personal.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up so I know where I'm at here.
Oh, I don't gotta worry about the week I'm in. My trade show. They play the Broncos, so it doesn't matter. The Lions game at the Lions is 11-19.
I won't be.
You'll be
that's opening day of deer season,
and then
or second
at
day.
the Lion. Oh, I'm sorry. Versus the Lions is the 10th of December at home.
Okay,
so
but
at the Lions,
the 19th is on.
That's the game at the Lions. So you won't be able to go to that. If we
no,
go?
Definitely not.
So yeah, we'll have to figure that out then. But yeah, so we're good on dates and all that. So whatever.
No, well, it's not Black Friday either. That's Native American Heritage Day.
Is it?
Yeah. So maybe that's why they're playing
the 19th.
No, the 24th. Remember the day, that Black Friday day?
Oh,
I just saw that came up. So
yeah, they got
the 10th is the other one then.
yeah, the Bears. Man, they got sucks the late of the year because I ain't going to those games. Versus Cardinals, versus Falcons, Christmas Eve at 3:30 at home versus the Cardinals.
Ugh, going there.
I'm not going to that. So yeah, the schedule for the Bears basically the same. Couple differences. They play the Commanders instead, and then they must play the other last place team would have been in the other Carolina, I believe it would be. So only two differences in that. And the Packers schedule and the Bears is that. Oh no, because they play the Falcons. I don't see. Well, I'm sure, but so yeah, that's the. So we can break these down, I guess. While we look at these games, we can talk about. Let's talk about the Packers schedule. We'll go to the Packers schedule first. Let's bring it up so we can talk
Yeah, I
about
was gonna say, where do you get this thing at?
I don't know because they're not updated. Mine came up on my phone for the Bears one, but you think that it would came up. Why isn't it coming up? Schedule.
Let's see if the schedule's here.
Oh wait.
Oh, I got the.
You got Green Bay's?
Oh, is that last year still? Yeah, it's still last year's schedule. What the hell?
Here we go. Full schedule earlier for the Packers. So here we go. They're going to start off with where did it disappear on me? Oh, here we go. So the 10th, they got the Bears.
Loss.
They're at Chicago. They're at Atlanta. Then at home versus the Saints. Then they get the Lions at home on Thursday Night Football, which is a benefit. Short week, got to travel. Yeah. At the Raiders on Monday Night Football, so they get an extra day off on the way back. Then they have their bye. Then they got at the Broncos. Then they're at home versus the Vikings. Then they play the Rams at home. Then they have.
I mean, honestly, without Rodgers, we're not going to know how good or bad that team is, really.
Then they're at the Steelers.
On a normal schedule, you would say they're going to win a good chunk of those games that you just named off, wouldn't you? If Rodgers would, like last year,
because they're.
Yeah, I don't.
They haven't upgraded much of their team. They kind of because they had to, because money wise, and they were okay last year with Rodgers.
I'm just saying, on a regular year, you would have went, oh, they're going to win 6 of those 4 of those first 6 games, probably.
Yeah.
But here we're going, maybe they're only going to win 2 of those.
I mean, the Falcons, they can win the first 2. The Saints are going to be better than people think this year. The Lions are going to be a tough game.
Is Kamara's back still? He's still there?
I'm not sure. Yeah, he should be. Yeah, I think they haven't got rid of him.
And Michael Thomas is supposed to be back, and they drafted another
and
receiver.
Their defense is really good. And that's at the Saints.
They just don't have a quarterback.
Derek Carr.
Or Carr? Oh, they do have
Carr's
Carr?
there, yeah. Then they have the Raiders, which will be an interesting game. And then they got at the Broncos, which
we don't know.
Whole new thing with Russell
card.
Wilson. Yeah, you don't know. The Vikings, you never know. The Rams.
You think the Vikings are on the downswing, though, pretty much?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you think that they don't have any running backs already?
Well, they're going to have Madison. He's coming back, I think. But they might just cut. I heard today, Cook. They're going to cut him. Yeah.
But he might re-sign with them, too. So
yeah, I'm trying to think the Rams. The Rams, I don't know, too. A lot of people of them have a bounce back year, they think. There's going to be...
Can't be as bad as they were
You'll
last
have
year.
Stafford healthy because he didn't play a big chunk of the year. But you never know.
They didn't have any draft picks, so...
Yeah. Then they got Steelers will be a tough one at the Steelers. The Chargers at home is going to be a tough game.
Oh, for sure.
Thanksgiving at the Lions. That'll be a rough game. The Chiefs, the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
At the Giants. Then they got the Bucs at home. That should be... they should beat them. At the Panthers... They should. At the Vikings and then versus the Bears. So, I mean, you never know.
I mean, if they split with the Pack or the Bears and the Vikings, possibly.
And
Lions might beat them both games. The Lions play them tough all the time.
Yeah. But I mean, there's London games. You got the Eagles and the Falcons and Jaguars, Bills, and then
back-to-back weeks.
Yep. Ravens and Titans. And then you go to Frankfurt, Germany, and the Dolphins and Chiefs. And I missed the last one. Who's the last one?
I didn't know.
I lost it, yeah. But Dolphins and the Chiefs are one of them.
Might have been was it the Bills? The last one? I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been.
Too fast.
So that's the Packers schedule to start the year. Interesting. Then with the Bears schedule,
we got them at 7-10, right?
Yeah.
I don't know until the season.
I don't know.
That's why I was hoping a bunch of guys are going to be here. We could make some wild ass guesses and then pull them up later in the year. put them all down on a piece of paper, but it's only me and you, so it's no
Yeah.
fun. We can just lie and say we guessed every game right.
Yeah, I mean, I got beginning of the year, we did them
There's
all
only a
right.
couple people that are going to
Yeah,
call us on it that are here live.
The Bears play at Packers at home. They got at the Bucks, at the Chiefs versus at the Chiefs is that okay. They got the Buccaneers. I'm sorry, the Broncos at the Commanders
Ooh.
versus the Vikings at home versus the Raiders at home. At the Chargers, at the Saints, at home versus the Panthers.
So very similar schedule.
Yep, at the Lions, at the Vikings. Then they're bye. They got the Lions again. It's kind of weird. And then they have the Browns. They have the Cardinals on the road, and they have Cardinals and Falcons at home. Then the year, and then Green Bay to finish off the season.
Nice finish. They could
So-
win out that last 3-4 games.
Yeah, the Browns, Cardinals, and Falcon game. You don't know obviously, but yeah, both those teams should be, whatever. Browns will have it. This is what depends on Deshaun Watson does. If he looks like he did last year's fewer freaking games,
he's
they're going to be
garbage.
terrible.
Yeah.
But he's getting back into it. He missed time, so maybe in the offseason he'll pick it up. But he's in a tough division too. Bengals, Steelers, and Ravens. They have to be easy to pick last. You can pick any three of those teams can win the division.
They're going to get smacked around.
Yeah, I think it's between the Ravens and Bengals, but the Steelers looked good
Yeah,
last
the
year at times
Steelers are
too.
decent.
They did decent last year with
And
really no quarterback.
They drafted well again, like they do every year.
Yep, and Pickett should be better. I mean, he looked decent at times
Yeah,
last year.
he's all right.
Yeah, so that's an interesting schedule there. And then
I think the Bears schedule. It's very similar Packers.
yeah. And then
And they're fortunate to get the Chiefs right away because you can surprise them. I mean, look what the Bears did last year to 49ers opening day.
yeah. We need a downpour.
Yeah, but they handled that game pretty well. I mean, so
Yeah,
some teams come into the season more prepared. The Packers are always horrible at the beginning of the year. The first, at least recent times.
yeah.
The Packers or the Bears they were well prepared last year to start the season. Then it went downhill from
see if
there.
it came up. Okay, here we go. Detroit Lions schedule. Detroit Lions schedule. Let's see here. Okay, it's not coming up as easy as everybody else. I don't know why it isn't. Oh, here we go. 18 minutes ago, they announced it. Here we go. So they got the Chiefs, as we talked about. Then they got the Seahawks at home, the Falcons at home. Then they're at Green Bay. They have the Panthers at home, the Bucks on the road, Ravens on the road,
Ooh. Raiders
at home. You know what? Too, the Ravens must be their crossover game this year.
That's not a good matchup.
That's crazy. That's an interesting game. That's a tough crossover game for them. That special new game, the 17th game, I think that's it. Because Packers and Bears don't play the Ravens this year. No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, because the Bears crossover is the Browns.
Yeah, nice deal.
But I wonder what the Packers is. It
They
must
got
be
Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
I mean, that's the second best pick you probably could have got. You don't want to get the Bengals and
No, you don't want the Bengals,
Ravens,
no.
obviously.
Raiders, and then they got the Chargers at home, the Bears on the road, Packers on the road. I'm sorry, Bears at home, Packers at home, at the Saints, at the Bears, at home versus the Broncos, then at the Vikings, at the Cowboys, and the Minnesota at home. So, I mean, it all depends. The same thing. It's so hit and miss their schedule. They only got if you look at it up front, they got 5 games that are going to be games that should be hard for them. And after that, they could win the other ones. So, I mean, if they 10-7, 11-5, 11-6, maybe.
It's weird saying all that now because you're so used to saying 10 and 6.
I'd rather just say, it's easier.
Yeah,
you know what I mean if I say 10-6. Maybe you don't.
11-6 might be a stretch. And 10-7 probably will win that division.
Yeah, it could. Yeah.
I mean, the Vikings won 14 games last year or something stupid, but they weren't that good.
Yeah,
it's weird. Happens.
Yeah. I'm going to see the Viking schedule for the last one we talk about.
But you know what, though?
Division.
Come to think of it, the Packers won that division with 13-13 the 3 previous years, and one of the years they didn't go anywhere. So that division's winning some games, just not meaningful games.
Yeah, that's them. So the Viking schedule, the other last team in the NFC North.
So they're going to get the Bengals in their crossover.
They have to go to Tampa. Then they got the Eagles at home. The Eagles must be because they won the division. That's what I got to play. The Chargers at home. At the Panthers. The Chiefs at home.
Oh, they're getting all the big games at home.
At Chicago. 49ers at home. At the Packers. At the Falcons. Saints at home, Broncos on the road, the Bears at home, Raiders on the road, Bengals on the road, Lions at home, Packers at home, Lions on the road. So they played the Lions 2 out of the last 3 games. So
They got a great schedule though.
Yeah,
How
they
they
got-
got all the hard games at home.
Chargers, Chiefs, and Niners at home. The only game on the road would be the Bengals. It would be,
Yeah.
you know, and they got to play at the Eagles. So
Yeah, but still, I mean, that's a pretty
So
good. They got a pretty good draw.
getting 4 out of 6 of your tougher games at home. That's pretty good to end up with. And let me see that. I didn't even notice that prime time or not. Oh, they got 1, 2, 3, 4 prime time games. So they deserve. I mean, they won 5 prime time games. I mean, yeah. Oh, Thursday night. That's a Thursday night. Did you see that too? Thursday night games. Not every team has to play now, and not every team has to get a game on TV. And I'm like, well, that's kind of dumb. I mean, put the matchups on Thursday night like you've been doing. Keep it that way because that's a nice night to do it on. Well, they heard the complaints of people saying Thursday night games sucked.
People aren't turning, and what's that NFL Network, right? That
Prime.
one,
Amazon.
Oh, that's
Prime
Amazon
bought that.
Prime. You're right. Yeah. Which I like because I
And I mean,
actually
right
have
here-
Amazon Prime.
It's a Vikings Eagles on Thursday night.
Yeah.
That's a rematch of the playoff game last year. So right away, you got that's a pretty good. I think a pretty good game. I mean,
Yeah.
for Thursday night. I mean, early in the season too, so you don't know anything. But yeah, that's interesting.
So Prime's getting a game, one game a week.
They get all the Thursday games, I think.
Okay.
I believe. Let me see if that's.
That used to be the NFL Network, right?
Yeah, they used to, and then CBS did it for a while. The one year, or someone did it. I don't know. Thursday night,
And Sunday night. Where were those? Are those ESPN games?
Sunday is NBC. Monday night's ESPN, or was NBC.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So let's see Thursday night football. I just want to see because if they're making it, what do you call it? If they're taking out the option of every team playing, they should have a good schedule. And you think, right? So you got so they don't start till the 14th. So they start a week late Thursday night. Oh, the first Thursday night game is on NBC, I think. The Chiefs game.
Yep.
That. So you got the Eagles and Vikings. The good game, I think. Giants, 49ers. Good game. Packers, Lions. Interesting for us.
Yeah.
I mean, and they got, again, the big matchup that's happened 2 years in a row now. The Bears and Commanders. Oh, I don't know about that.
It's a barn burner.
Broncos and Chiefs. Could be. Jags and Saints. I like that game. It cut off of me here. Oh, Bucks, Bills, Titans, Steelers.
That's a good game.
Panthers at Chicago. And then you got Bengals and Ravens. The Black Friday game is going to be a prime game. So that's not a Thursday game, but it's Jets Dolphins. Then you have the you know what?
Those are good games.
The Ravens Bengals must be Thanksgiving night. No. Thanksgiving must not. It's not on Prime. I'm sorry, that's on CBS or something because that's November 23rd. It'll be Thanksgiving.
Right.
I'm guessing. Okay, no Thursday night game for that, but there will be. And then you have the Seahawks, Cowboys, Patriots, Steelers, Chargers, Raiders, Saints, Rams, and then the Jets, Browns to end the season. So, I mean,
That game,
but that could be one of those swing games. Could
Yeah.
be flexed because that's the Thursday. And they did say the flexing will still go on this year after week whatever was it 13 or 12 or something like that. It can do it.
yeah, it's some weird thing though.
So that'll be interesting to see.
Those are some good games on Thursday though.
Yeah, overall, you probably got at least 2/3 of them are pretty solid.
Well, and even the bad ones, like it's going to be the Bears, Carolina. We're interested in that game.
Well, Carolina, it'd be interesting if they're playing with the rookie quarterback. And
yep. By
it's
that time,
it's a win. It's a win-win for the Bears because they lose, they get the pick anyway of both teams. So it's a win-win.
awesome.
So let's see what the Sunday night football schedule would.
Maybe draft a first and second next year.
That'd be sweet.
No, they're not.
That'd be awesome.
They'll be better than that.
I just want to see Sunday night schedule because Sunday night schedule. Would you agree that's probably the best? Always Sunday night's always got the best games. You'd
Yeah,
say?
Sunday night.
I think it does. I mean,
I just thought of something. If the Bears do get the number 1 pick or the Packers, they're going to take one by Everybody wants that guy.
Yeah. That's awesome.
They're tossing games now, just throwing them just so they can get a shot at him. Wait a second, he's NBA, dummy.
Okay, why? Okay, so you can find every single schedule, but they don't Sunday night schedule. NBC don't have it yet. That makes no sense to me. You'd think that'd be the first one they'd let go.
Yeah, probably the most important.
I mean, I know I can't. Yeah, it just says 2022 schedule. Well, maybe if I click it though, it'll. Oh, 2023. Okay, so opening night is Lions, Kansas City. Then you have the Cowboys, Giants on Sunday night. Dolphins, Patriots. Steelers, Raiders. Chiefs, Jets. Cowboys, 49ers. Giants, Bills.
Yeah, those are good games.
Dolphins, Eagles. Bears, Chargers. Zoinks.
That's two good I mean, you're two fun young
Yeah.
quarterbacks, man.
Bills, Bengals.
Yeah.
Jets, Raiders.
Jeez.
Vikings, Broncos. Thanksgiving night, Niners, Seahawks.
Yeah.
Ravens, Chargers. Chiefs, Packers. Eagles, Cowboys. Ravens, Jaguars. Bengals, Steelers. And this one says Peacock exclusive. Bills, Chargers.
Oh, I was gonna say I can't do that one at my house anymore.
But it's weird. It's 12-17. I don't know. And the Packers, Vikings end the season, or is the 17th week. And then the Sunday night game for the 7th is to be determined right now. So they haven't decided yet what they're going to do on that week. So maybe they, I don't know. I thought they could flex these games, but maybe, I don't. Oh, wait, no. Oh, they're all starred. Subject to flex scheduling. And that's starting in week 5.
Yeah.
Wow. Wasn't it like
I thought it was
10
like
or 11?
that's what I thought it was after 10.
Isn't 5 too early? Because are you really going to flex out the Cowboys 49ers in week 5, the Giants and Bills in 6, the Dolphins, Eagles in 7? I guess the Bears and Chargers could be flexing week 8. Bills, Bengals, and 9 ain't flexing.
Yeah.
These are a lot of these games you're not flexing out, probably. And Jets, Raiders, no matter what, you're going to want Rodgers if he's playing. If they suck, you want to see him. And if they're playing good, you want to see him. So you don't really have to flex them any of those games. And I guess someone could be hurt. Some team could be worse than we think, which happens all the time.
So what's their plan? Is to pull that game out and put another game in its place in week 5?
I guess that's what it says at the start. Unless
it's like, oh, the Commanders are 3-2, man. Let's get them in there while we got a chance.
They're in first. So let's see Monday Night Football, and that's always kind of a hit or miss. Kind of like Monday Night Football's kind of gone down in wouldn't you say kind of in?
I don't watch it because it's on. I think you said ESPN.
Yeah, it's on ESPN.
So I don't even have it.
Okay,
I usually watch it here if I do watch it.
Oh, we do the show usually on Monday night, so we get to watch it here. So, and it's probably good to and it's usually a bad game, so we don't gotta pay attention. We just do the show.
Yeah, Sunday night's the game usually.
Yeah, Sunday night's usually the best game of the day or the weekend. Okay, here you go. Monday Night Football. Bills, Jets.
Boo.
Saints, Panthers. Browns, Steelers. Eagles, Bucks. Must be a doubleheader week there.
Those could be all.
No, they can't be doubleheader. Eagles, Bucks.
The first week at double.
They have 2 games scheduled on the 18th and the 25th, but they're all East Coast teams. So I don't know how this is possible. Unless they're doing a 5 and a 8.
They do that though early in the year, don't they? Do a couple Monday night games usually.
So you got the Eagles, Bucks, Rams, Bengals doubleheader. It looks like.
Yeah, it's not even good games.
I don't know. Okay, and then you got Falcons, Jaguars, Seattle Giants, Packers, Raiders, Cowboys, Chargers.
That's a good game.
Might be okay. 49ers, Vikings, Raiders, Lions, Chargers, Jets, Broncos, Bills, Eagles, Chiefs, Bears, Vikings, Bengals, Jacksonville. Then you have another double thinger here. It says ABC exclusive, so I don't know if they're both on. So there's an ESPN game and an ABC game that night.
It's possible.
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
So you got Titans, Cowboys, Giants, Packers that week. Chiefs, Patriots, Buccaneers, Ravens, Niners are Christmas Day. And then you have the Eagles. I'm sorry, the
That's
Lions.
a good game.
Yeah, it's a great game. Lions, Chiefs, or Lions, Cowboys. And then January 6th says doubleheader to be determined. It's all over the place, man. I don't know. Let's pack how many games we can. I was listening to the radio and I was listening to NFL Network today at work, and the guy made a great point. The old days of when you used to watch football on Sundays and like the 1:00 games aren't that good anymore.
No.
They take all the good games and throw them all over on Thursdays, Sundays. And he's like, people like football fans like the 1:00 Sunday game.
I do.
They enjoy it.
Well, we've noticed like last few years when the Packers were good, they're getting tons of 3:00 games.
Yeah.
It's like I go back out hunting at that time, so I miss most of those games.
Yeah.
If I get the noon to 3, I can at least watch most of the game and then go sit on stand then.
Yeah.
But I was missing games all the time.
So Christmas Day, we have I'm just seeing these come out now. They're kind of putting them on days now. Raiders or Chiefs we talked about. That's a pretty good Christmas Day game. Then you have the Giants at Eagles. Big division game. Could be at that time of the year. And to finish out the night, Ravens 49ers.
Yeah, that's a good game.
That's a pretty good day of football. That's your Christmas Day, and then Thanksgiving. What I talked about.
I like having football on Christmas. I'm going to tell you because we sit around and watch the movie. You got to watch Christmas Story and Elf and everything. But it's nice to have football on there.
Yeah. Thanksgiving is, you got Packers at Lions. That game will be fine. But then you got Commanders at Cowboys, and then you have the Niners Seahawks. So Seahawks, I think it'll be a good game. Packers game is going to be interesting with the Lions, but then the Commanders, Cowboys, you never know, I guess. But Cowboys should be good.
Well, you never know in that division.
Yeah. So those are
they're 2 years removed from somebody winning with 4 wins or something winning that division.
Yeah, that's true. So those are your holiday games. I mean, we'll talk probably more about the schedule and maybe make some way too early predictions maybe on Monday.
Awesome.
But the schedule looks like it's it's. Like I agree with the radio. The guy I was listening today. Just not enough games on Sundays. It seems like anymore.
No,
it's
you've been talking for like an hour about games that weren't on Sunday.
No, Sunday games. I was like 6. That'll be easy.
We should just have the Sunday games.
So I mean, Al Michaels in front of us right now talking about Thursday night schedule. He put in for better games.
Oh, he's got a kitchen garage. Check that thing out.
Oh, it is nice. I
wonder what's in there.
It's a big bread box. It looks like.
I know. I bet there's a KitchenAid mixer in there.
That's probably the guest house. It's not even his house.
Yeah, his wife's out back. Shut up back there.
Yeah, go to the guest house with your other wife.
It's the pool house
with your other family. So, that's Sunday Night Football. Al Michaels must be back with. He was with Kurt Hershey last year. Yeah.
Look at that wallpaper. Or is that a painting? That's a painting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that kind of money to have an artist come over and draw flowers on my wall.
Well, that tells you something. His wife kills plants probably, so he's painting them on the wall so they don't die.
Yeah, Look, they painted right onto the outlet cover.
Look, they painted his hair again too.
Looks like Boomer on there.
He came in. Hop commented, no one wants to go to Detroit. Well, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I don't know what he meant was being sarcastic.
I want to go for the pizza and the
Detroit
food.
style pizza's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Rectangle with the crispy sides.
Yep. I'm thinking about it right now because I haven't had dinner yet.
You gonna get yourself Detroit style pizza?
I'm gonna drive to Detroit tonight. I'm a fat guy.
So yeah, it's crazy how these with the schedule and all that. And then they go, well, the funny thing is that you're gonna interview let's interview Al Michaels about the schedule. Al, what do you think? Looks good.
He's senile.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Looks good. Is that right? Yeah, Thursday night list of them again. Why is the Jets Miami highlighted just for fun?
Oh, it's Aaron Rodgers.
It might be. Maybe that's Al Michaels.
Tua will probably be on life support by then, or walking around, wandering around a park somewhere.
Where's Tua? Feeding the pigeons again.
I mean,
why is Tua in the corner going, pretty bird?
I like Tua, but I don't know if he's going to make it through the year.
It
was rough.
I feel
it was
bad.
rough last year.
Yeah, there's
I mean, if I'm in Tua's, we've talked about this on the show. If I'm in Tua's situation, I kind of do a Borland did and go, you know what? I've had a few concussions. I'm calling it quits.
You think
doing
his
something
family
else.
would?
He could do it. They would instantly put him on one of these shows.
Yeah.
I mean, he might not be first year, but they'll work him in.
Yeah, I mean, he's just
because
or if he's if he loves football, maybe go to coaching. He's young enough to start a career in coaching. He's got his rookie contract enough to live a life on if he's smart. It's not like he's,
I don't think he's a
well,
moron.
If he gets another one this year, I think it's got to be the Dolphins have to kind of cut him off. The Dolphins have to say, yeah, sorry,
I mean, that one last year.
Not on our watch.
Was that the Packer game one where he was like, locked up?
Raven game.
Yeah. But then he got hit in the Packer game. And they didn't even say it. Was that the one?
That was 2 or 3 weeks later, I think. Yeah. And you could tell a difference. First half, he played great. The second half, he threw like 2 picks that were like,
oh, yeah.
Like nobody was around except for Jay Alexander was standing like a punt and caught it. It was like, oh, okay. And then after the game, I can
it's another $1 million in my contract.
Well, and you know what? If they pay attention and they pick him out, they might have won that game. I mean,
you're right.
That's a game they could have. I mean,
I think they were
winning.
Yeah, handling
Packers
Packers
by
pretty
10
well.
or something or 14. But it's like the mistakes made them, and it was all because Tua, I think, was.
Oh man!
Dolphins are going undefeated.
Oh,
Ryan Clark is. That's not Ryan Clark. I think he's doing funny again.
Oh, they won. He's got them.
He's going to go through.
Oh,
they're losing that game. Yep, they're going to win the Patriot game. I'm giving the Patriot game. Rich Eisen's. Look at him. They're gonna win the Bronco game. Yeah, they're gonna lose
At Buffalo.
I agree with that. Yeah,
Those are tough games, though.
Yep.
You can never. Those are all guessing,
especially
ones.
against good teams.
Well, in your division, I mean, they're playing Buffalo twice.
We got them sweeping the Patriots. I don't believe that. Well, it depends on the Patriots are. Wow, they're gonna lose at the Jets.
I got them losing the Titans too.
They'll win at home against Jets, lose on the road. Oh, he's double losing them against Jets. Wow.
No, I don't have that.
I don't know about that.
I'd have them losing to the Titans and beating the Jets there.
I'm losing the Ravens, yeah, for sure. They could lose to the Cowboys too.
Yeah,
but I like the road games are tough. 9-8, huh? That's interesting. NFL has too many games. I'm telling you right now. Go back to 16. 17 just seems like way too much. One more game just seems like too much.
Baseball's trying to cut back like 40 games out of their schedule.
Are they really?
No, I mean, but they always talk about it.
Cut out and add an extra playoff series then. Whatever.
Yeah. Go back to 154. Cut out a whole week, 6 games.
Yeah, start April 3rd again, like you used to. Not March 24th.
I think the old schedule was 154 back about in the 60s, 70s.
And end on Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
And then you have all that, Labor Day weekend's Labor Day weekend baseball's over,
Even 144 for baseball. I mean, it's a lot of games.
I mean, they always say it's about money, right?
Yeah. So that's 2 weeks. 144 would be 2 weeks. You'd get the more playoff games in.
And then TV revenue will come from that. I guess the teams will lose it and make the playoffs, they're saying, by revenue. But I mean,
it doesn't matter if it's 144, 152, or 162. This it should be decided by then.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes once in a great while you get that close, but it doesn't happen every year.
No.
I mean, not every.
Now it's close because the 7th and 8th teams going in are
Well, yeah, they have those extra games, and they have
they're still winning 90-some games.
Well, then they can make. Then if they did, they can make that stupid 1-game wild card into a 3-game.
Yeah, it should be.
Did they move to a 3-game last year? It was still 1 game last year.
I don't know.
No, they kept it a 1 game. We were talking they should do a 3-game.
It's
where you play them you play them like a regular series on the road.
Yeah.
The better record gets it at home, and you play
all
best
3
out of 3
games.
Best out of 3.
That's your benefit is you're going to get all 3 games at home.
So you play at home.
Yeah.
I think maybe they did do that last year, Ed. Maybe
that's the way to do it.
Yeah, if they did that, I agree with that 100%. Because you can get
even back in the old days, they used to do like you get 2 games at home, and then it was 3 games on the road.
Yeah,
but it's like, man, if you go, the team and the other team's got a pretty good advantage there.
Yeah,
you're playing at home for the first 2 games, you could, and you're the underdog.
Yeah.
You win those 2 games, you only got to win 1 out of 3 to finish. Yeah.
But I think
baseball's always been screwy like that.
Yeah. But I don't know. So, look, Tony Pollard. They were talking about today about Zeke. The guy on the radio was like, he just has to realize what he is and just go back to Dallas for $4 million a year and be the backup. And it's a good point.
Why not?
Because if Pollard goes down, they're going to give you the ball to carry, and if not, you play another 4 or 5 years.
Is that what they want, Pollard to be the guy?
I believe Pollard's supposed to be. Yeah, they're keeping Pollard. Zeke, I don't even know if that's the thing. People like he should go back there, but does Dallas want him? I don't know. I'm sure they take him, but he needs to take a pay cut. That's the thing. I don't know any team's going to sign him to be their starting running back. I mean, not many teams out there are going to want to pay for a guy. I mean, Carolina, who's there? Oh, they got Miles Sanders now. So I don't know.
Miles Sanders didn't even carry the load in Philadelphia. He's decent.
I think Tampa's in that area of they're in for some lean years, and I can see a team like them signing him and saying, because Fournette got cut from there, right?
Yeah, Fournette's gone. They're down to Keyshawn.
Vaughn. Keyshawn Vaughn, yeah.
And they've drafted another guy in there too.
Yeah, so they might just go with the rookie because Vaughn had a couple of games.
Yeah,
Vaughn was decent, but he didn't play because it was that situation where they were a playoff type caliber team, so they were going to veterans over the rookies, which makes sense.
And didn't the Falcons just draft a running back too?
Yeah, the kid.
So they had Tyler Algiers.
Bijan Robinson.
That's right, Bijan. Yeah, and he just signed for $22 million today.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah. I have Algiers in fantasy.
So do I.
But I'm cutting him.
Now
I'll have Bijan Robinson because I have the number 1 rookie pick. So.
I have Khalil Herbert. I have Algiers. That's what I'm looking up right now. I'm actually looking up my keeper leagues.
Yeah, I'll be keeping Pollard, and I'm taking Bijan Robinson with my first pick. And then I also have one more.
You got like 7 draft picks for that, right?
Well, I figured out $30 is gonna give me 4 players. Because I'm gonna get paid $24 and I'm paying $2 for the last 3.
Yeah.
And that's fine with me.
Yeah.
For 3, and I'll probably if there's one there interests me that I like, I might just take a quarterback for $2 my last pick. I don't care. It is what it is.
Oh my God,
I'm not going to take Trevor Lawrence for $10 though. Just so you know.
I'm not liking my running backs, which I was really happy with last year. Fournette doesn't have a team.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Miles Sanders got traded.
Sanders will be. If they don't do anything, he's gonna get the carries there.
Jamal Williams got traded or went to another team. Michael Carter's he's pretty much gone now.
Michael Carter. Well, he's still the starter.
He's the backup because they got what's his name?
Yeah. I'm thinking of the kid,
and then Devonta Swift. So
Swift will be starter. Though.
All my running backs changed.
Swift's gonna. How much is Swift?
34 or something.
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna be good. I think there. I think that's a better offense than it was. Although he's another guy who gets hurt, you know that he's always got
38.
Yeah, that might be tough for 38. I mean, if you get him back for like, I would go after him for like 15 to 20, but that's a lot because he misses a lot of games. He's good, but he misses a lot of games. When he plays, though, he's a beast.
Detroit didn't like him. I mean,
I think the injuries they just didn't want to, and the money he was due money next year, so it makes sense what they did. I mean,
I am enjoying. My team. I'm pretty much dumping most of my team. It's that year. I've won a lot of games here in the last few years, but I'm going to keep Cam Dicker.
I have Pacheco too for $7.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
So I might keep him depending on what they do, but I have him, Pollard for 13, and then I'll have Bijan Robinson for 24. Right? 24, $12 times 2. Yeah, $24 because you got to bid $2 per spot.
Yeah, so
24. So, and then I have DK Metcalf. I'll probably keep.
Yeah,
Jamar Chase. I'm keeping. Dallas Goedert. I'm probably keeping. Got 13. I think I have to, and that's it. Nobody else. P's gonna keep Mahomes for $50. I think he's saying. That's what he said.
Yeah, he said. I talked to him. Well, he's a liar, so you never know.
Well,
liar, pants on fire.
He didn't win the league last year, and here's why he made a huge mistake. He should have kept Jalen Hurts and kept the trade with me like we had set up. Where I was getting, and then he'd have Jalen Hurts this year,
and he'd have money to spend.
And now Benny has Jalen Hurts and CeeDee Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to put him in that. I'm going to put Petey in that division no matter what, just to put him in that division.
Oh, so I don't know if I can keep all these guys in the other league where I don't.
What league? Oh, Benny's league. I don't know.
I have Khalil Herbert.
Can you keep him?
I think that's after the 7th round. So
Yeah,
I think I can keep Khalil Herbert, Madison, Tyler Algiers, Christian Watson.
Let me see draft results.
Oh, and Joe Burrow.
So your team. Let's see your team.
I've traded for a lot of these guys, so
let's see. Okay, so my team after 7th, you said?
Yeah.
Jahan Dotson, Josh Kelly, Robert Tonyan, Darrell Henderson. Yeah, I got no keepers.
Oh, and I had not Jamal Williams, the Jameson Williams. That was going to be my keeper. Now he's out 6 games for suspension. Now that sucks.
What team are you?
The meat entrance.
Oh, yeah. 7th round, you had Tony, Jameson Williams, Kirk Cousins, Michael Carter, Cameron Brate, Khalil Herbert, Chuba Hubbard, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Younghoe Koo. But you traded for guys you said, so I don't know what rounds there. Who would you trade for?
I got. How many guys can you keep in that? Anybody after some or just 3?
2 or 3, I think it was.
So I got Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow was after the 7th round?
Yeah.
Really was?
Yep, 7th round. So I got him.
Let me see. I got the rounds in front of me. Burrow was 7th round.
Khalil Herbert.
Yeah, you had him.
Was Tyler Algier or no?
Algier, yeah. He was 8th round.
Yep. And then I got I had Jameson Williams. He was later even, I think.
James Williams was yeah,
but he's not worth keeping now if it's only 3 guys.
Well, yeah, but he's only out for 6 weeks.
Yeah, but I can only keep 3. So it'd be Algier, probably Christian Watson and Burrow.
I wouldn't keep Algier.
Yeah, I might not. That's what now he's going to be.
I would keep.
So it
Williams
might be
over Algier.
Madison.
Oh, Madison might be a starter.
I know.
You got Madison?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd keep him for sure over Algier. Not even close. If they cut Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
If they cut him, which they said they are.
And I got Kadarius Toney too. So I mean, who knows? It's interesting to look at.
Yeah, it's early. I mean,
early, you start seeing all this.
They could all tear all our guys we talked about tonight could all tear their ACLs in next month. So if it happens, it'd be very surprising, but it could happen.
I got another league here. Oh, that we don't have keepers in that league. We decided not to halfway through the year. So couldn't keep draft picks.
I'm giving you that draft pick we traded for.
Yeah.
Or the one you and Reese, you're keeping that one.
Yeah, me and Reese.
Because Reese made the playoffs, I think. So it benefited him. So you're getting the draft pick.
Well, I got to figure out the draft pick.
If people say anything, I'll be like, well, he did it before you guys complained. He's getting it. And we stopped after that. So I don't care. Whatever. We'll just keep being this boring missionary team league. No, seriously.
I hate that league. I don't even want to be in it.
I'm just saying. I mean, I just tried to make it different, and people, oh, that's unfair. No, it's not, because like we talked about in our basketball league last year, Rob Thornton, he sold his soul, won his money, and was terrible this year, and dealt with it. And it is what it is. He won money. So next year he'll be back and he can win again. And then he wins 2 out of 3 years. It's better than winning 0 out of 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Because nobody gets it. It's like we're cheating. We're not cheating. And what made me mad about that situation was you offered trades to other people and they didn't answer. And they were the parties that were upset about it.
Oh yeah, and it was a big trade. I mean, I'm like, you interested? This will give you a quote.
And you even told me when I
think it was for Jalen. I offered Jalen Hurts and I think it was a receiver for
Adams,
a third round.
You offered the same thing to me.
Devontae Adams.
And then he got mad about it.
And I was for like a 3rd round pick. That's way too much to pay. And then somebody else was willing.
Yeah. Well, and I said, I remember when I asked you about it, you said, well, I'm willing to do those two for a pick and something else. And I go, oh, well, let me look at it. And he goes, well, hold off. Let me make sure. Because I already got the offer out there for somebody else. I'm not going to do. Okay. And I agree with that. Do that. Don't backstab him. Give him last option to take the pick. I get it. But when you say no, and then we do it, and then you're mad about it. And I mean, and then you didn't even win.
Maybe you should have showed up for the pregame meetings.
Yeah. Because I mean, I think I think they ended up tying for league though.
I don't. Oh yeah, they split it afterwards.
Yeah. And Hayden would have won if it wasn't for the way the game ended this year, because he was up by a lot. I thought he was up by a lot. I could be wrong. Maybe it was close, but whatever. I wasn't involved, so I didn't care. As long as they were cool splitting the money, it didn't matter to me.
Now I'm interested in my draft picks, but I can't find them in Benny's league.
No,
I know I've got a lot of draft picks.
You can see it at the bottom.
I can't, not on the phone.
Oh, let me see. I can tell you right now. Hold on. You want to know your draft picks?
Yeah, I
like
know.
What your draft?
I think I'm the 2nd overall pick or whatever.
Let me see. Well, actually the order isn't set yet, but you'll see how many picks you have.
Yeah,
I can look at your.
Yeah, let's do that. So everybody wants to hear what my fantasy team looks like.
Sure. So let me see here. Why did it disappear? Oh, it's right here. Light it up league.
Yeah,
Benny's league. Go to your team.
Hopefully, I got 3 first-round picks. That'd be sweet. I don't remember
my team. And you are the meat entrance. Great name.
That is a great name.
The pitcher's even better. So your draft picks for this year, you have 2/3, 2/5, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, no, hold on. Down here, something happens. 10, 11, 12, pick 11, pick 2, pick 11. Oh, you must have flopped picks down there.
Yeah, I had to switch.
And you might have too many picks anyway.
And I think you
have 17 picks, which you'll have like 12 picks by the time, or 13 because you're keeping 3 guys, right?
Yeah.
So you'll have 2 3s and 2 5s.
Yeah, so I should be
the keepers though. I mean,
and I'm already gonna have a quarterback, a receiver, and a running back.
I think he allows pre-trades too. So those guys you can keep, you can trade one of those. Trade them out. Trade a guy for a 7th rounders. Yeah, who cares? Or even an 8th round pick. Well, even a 9th, so you get 2 and you pick your kicker and your defense the same round.
Yep.
Who cares?
I know.
You're not going to keep them, right?
Nope.
We're not going to say who you're not keeping.
Yeah. Well, it's not a bad idea in that league because you got 3 keepers. If you don't have 7th through 12th picks,
I'm going to be honest.
Might as well keep a defense.
You can probably offer Christian Watson to Jimmy and get a 3rd round pick for him. I'm not lying to you. I'm just food for thought. But food for thought. I'm just saying.
Jordan Love's got to throw it to somebody.
Klutch might do the same thing for the 2nd round pick.
Klutch he's pretty savvy. I'll give him that. If it was Jordan Love, maybe. Hey, I'm in 2 baseball leagues. Klutch is leading in both of them until we kick his ass this week in one.
Klutch, cheater.
He's got a lot of time on his hands to be doing all these leagues. He's very successful in fantasy leagues. I'll give him that.
Man, I don't know.
The rest of his life, I'm not sure. I mean, the guy's got gray hair. I don't really trust him.
Yeah, and he's only 32. My team in that league was good last year.
Yeah, your team was the coach.
The coach.
That was your team was a juggernaut.
I am a home, so he had a great year. Eckler, ATN, Metcalf, St. Brown. And then Njoku was my only weak spot, and I traded for him because and I think I traded away a pick for that because look at my draft picks. I did too. I lost a draft pick for him because I needed a tight end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lost an 8th round pick for him. So I'll survive, I think. Well, that's weird. Why does it do that? Oh, duh. Snake. That's why. I couldn't figure out. Round 1, I got the 5th pick. Second round, I got the 8th pick, but it's because of snakes.
Yeah, but we're not going to know.
No,
they
but-
haven't picked them yet.
Yeah, so
Because last year I got all excited. I'm like, I got the 2nd pick, and then I end up with like the 7th.
I must have I got 2 12th round picks.
Yeah, because you traded somewhere along the line.
Defense kicker.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
There
that.
you go. I got no keepers though, so because I traded my one keeper I had before in that trade, so whatever. I don't care. You know what it is. I won, so it didn't matter.
I love talking fantasy football. I'm sure everybody's enthralled right now. Hop's probably pissed right now.
Well, we talked about all the games that everything we talked about. We'll get more in depth when we have more guys about the schedule. We'll have it in front of us. We can talk. I'll get a list of the games we should pick.
Hop should have showed up tonight. This would have been perfect for me to talk Vikings.
Yeah, I never even thought of that. Yeah, it was such a last minute thing. Thought Willie was going to be here for Detroit, but he don't answer. So,
That's the one thing we do have people from every
Vikings,
the Norris division.
Oh yeah, Hop.
I don't know. It's
the Norris. Yeah,
I said that for football, we should get more guys here is each week. Well, I mean, Timmy's a Packer fan. Rick's a Bears fan, right?
Yeah.
We have we got Dolphins fans. There's Bills fans out there. A lot of Niners fans. Dallas, obviously, there's tons. Pittsburgh. I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, I know one Washington Commander. Well, he's a Redskins fan, but yeah, I guess the Commanders will do. Jeff.
Sean. Oh,
Jeff Lewis.
Isn't Sean too Olsen?
Is
Is he a Buccaneers fan now? Is he a Packer fan?
Yeah.
What is he?
Yeah, Buccaneers fans we've got.
He's a bandwagon guy. Last time I used that term.
I'm a Red Sox fan.
Last time I used that term, someone left.
Trying to think. We we fans from almost every team. I'm not talking about that.
Hey, what do you think about that? No, I want to talk about it. What?
We need to find some Cardinals fans.
Well, we're just gonna sit here.
Excuse me. There's an empty microphone.
This thing on? I love it.
That'll happen here.
Is that whatever?
There's a lot of sensitive people. I was one of them.
But that was because Hop was drunk. And he
That
knows
was
it.
Hop was drunk.
That was some golf outing Hop came in that day.
I love me some Hop, but not that night. I didn't.
He smelled like freshly mowed grass and gin when he walked in.
That was Fond du Lac Hop, I think.
Fond du Lac Hop.
That's one of those days where you love Hop, and he's one of those guys. And it's like, yeah, I've had enough of Hop today.
Fond du Lac Hop's a treat.
I know
He is. He can't go this year again. He's out where he's busy working, so it sucks. But hey,
maybe I'll go hang out with him, and then we'll do a live stream of the games in Fond du Lac.
Ooh.
And we'll sit at the bar and watch it. That would be awesome. He'll be six pints into Malort. I don't know how you measure Malort. I measure in the hands or something. Some courses.
All I know is that the measuring cup is skull and crossbones. So,
oh jeez, I don't even think it's that good.
You see what I texted out to everybody?
No, I missed it. Oh wait. Oh, that's not even funny.
Eric.
Thought Bradley was gonna, close the deal there. No.
You should write back. Well, just so you know, Logan needs new underwear. So I don't know. That's good stuff right there. Good stuff. So the schedule. So when's the first game? It's Thursday. I don't know. What is that Thursday of the first game? The season kicks off.
The 10th?
The 10th.
Or it'd be right around that week.
I just want to see the 10th. Why is that like that? Oh, it's too bad. NFL schedule. I just want to see. Yeah, you might. Yeah. Thursday night, the 7th, and then the 11th.
That's bear season.
7th.
Ooh,
the
that's.
the 10th must be the Sunday night game, or Sunday games, and then the 11th is Monday night.
I'm calling that first week for the Bears because that's during bear season.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Can't
go wrong with that. Me and Glenn will watch it.
Oh, he's gonna be with you?
He says he wants to go bear hunting.
Nice. He's
we're never gonna hit Justin because Justin Fields, he's way too fast. None of us can catch him.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Season starts September 10th or September 7th. September 10th is the first full slate of games, and then the season ends on January 7th. It looks like. And the playoffs must start the next week. So that's the year. That's 18 weeks of football because you got to buy in there, right?
Yeah, and 5 foreign games.
Yeah, 5 out. It's 3. One's at Wembley, 2 at that Tottenham Stadium.
Yeah, Tottenham in
all
Germany.
in London. No,
no, that's London, and then Germany's
that one place in Frankfurt, though, right? They're playing.
Is it Frankfurt?
I thought they were playing Frankfurt.
Yeah, Berlin. There's a wall right through the middle of the stadium. Tear this stadium down.
Yeah.
It is Frankfurt, isn't it?
I thought it was, yeah. But the 2 games are there. So, and I think they play 3 in a row in London, and they play 2 in a row in Germany, like 3 weeks later or something.
Yeah, you're right. It's 1 at Wembley, 2 in Tottenham, and then 2 at Frankfurt. I don't know what the stadium's called.
Yeah, I think it's called
It's like Der Bukaki or something. It's German.
Oscar Mayer. Frankfurt.
Hey, I went to Gerhard's last night. Learned some German.
What'd you have?
Oh, I had.
What'd you go with? Did you and Amber?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
I had the beef rouladen.
That's really good. I heard
it's excellent.
Yeah,
but like the girl said, it's an acquired taste because it's
pickles and onions and mustard, right? Inside
pickles and onions, mustard, and then smoked meat wrapped around it.
Actually, Kevin loves that. He's like,
awesome.
He don't get the onions in it, which kind of think you have to have the onions.
The onions,
and
are
I'm
good.
not an onion fan. I'm not an onion fan, but I think it has to go in there. I think.
And then it comes with red cabbage and spätzle.
Me and Jenny are going out to eat next Friday night for like her birthday, and then my wife is turning 50 next week.
Ooh,
yep,
that's the big one.
Yep, congratulations to her. But we're going to Cooper Hawks.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you ever been there?
No.
Heard it's pretty good. People we know, so we're gonna go there. And I think I'm not gonna get a steak. They have a pistachio crusted grouper.
Nice.
Or there's a some mahi with, but I might go with the grouper. I'm a huge grouper fan.
Yeah, it's good.
Like when I'm in Florida, I talk about I eat grouper every day.
Yeah.
Any restaurant I go to, grouper.
I like red snapper. Besides that, I like fish. The other one's orange roughy.
I've had roughy.
You can get when you're down like Florida and you're on the islands, you can get some good fish. You can get some. I've gotten like barracuda before, which was pretty good, but you can get like the red snapper's awesome.
I never had red snapper. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Is it you like grouper though?
Oh yeah, for sure. Grouper's awesome.
Is grouper like your favorite one of all
it's
those?
like the best fish.
Yeah, but it's so good. Like I say, I get it, and I get different ways. Like we go to this place, I think Salty Dog place down there. It's like a little place on like a little pier or whatever, and they
Why
have
don't you fly her down there next week to go get fish, and fly back? Yeah. That'd be pretty sweet.
Just fly her down there.
Oh, you did.
Get her on a plane. See ya.
You'd even get a tugger that day. On the plane back.
But yeah, I got fried grouper, but a grouper sandwich. But also they have blackened grouper tacos, or blackened grouper sandwich. I got. Oh.
Yeah, grouper's
good without breading on it. It's just as good without being breaded. It's awesome.
So good.
Yeah, it's a great fish. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Like I say, I eat it all the time down there. Anywhere I go, I get grouper.
Yeah, they have to put laws out. I mean, because everybody wants grouper. I mean, you
really?
Can't be. Oh yeah, some of those ones are huge too.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
That's a huge.
I didn't know.
Fish.
I was watching a show one time, and I didn't know they were that big.
Yeah, the ones they used to call them Jewfish, but then the woke thing happened, so now they call them. I think it's something. It's like a super huge grouper, whatever it is. But I mean, it's the size of this table.
Yeah, and when I saw how big it was, I was kind of surprised it was such a I don't want to say expensive fish, but I was surprised it was a fish that was such a popular fish because when it's something that easy to get, it's like nobody cares about it. Like cod. Nobody goes to a restaurant and goes, "Can I get a cod?" That's where it usually reserved for fish fry.
Good.
Yeah, but it's usually reserved for fish fry because it's a good fish frying.
You know what I was told the other day is cod is full of worms, but when they cook it, it kills them all. So you're eating a bunch of dead worms in there. It's always there. It's just like a wormy fish.
I haven't cod ever then again.
I know you. I hope you cooked it.
I mean, the cod tartare.
I was
Cod sushi.
I was at Sassy B the other day, and they had the steak tartare,
Oh,
and I was like, no.
I had that in Mexico one time.
How was it? Oh, jeez.
Carpaccio, beef carpaccio, so it's raw,
Yeah.
thinly sliced, and I was
Well, that's thinly sliced. It's like hamburger.
yeah. I was thinking, oh, I know, but I was doing it was like in Mexico I was taking chances, but it was actually tasty. But yeah, I forgot tartare.
Yeah, I've had steak raw because I've had it on sushi in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
They had a roll with thin, same thing, your carpaccio, where it's just the thin slice. It was good.
My dad and my grandpa used to always eat cannibal sandwiches.
Cannibal sandwiches, just onions.
Yep. And my dad and my grandpa would go to the meat back in the day when you go to a butcher and you can trust.
You get the sirloin or
they'd always have an area with a nice clean grinder. He'd grind me some, and they clean out the grinder, disinfect it, and they shred it right there, and you take it home and eat it raw.
My dad would eat that.
Would you ever try it?
No.
Well, I might. I don't know if I know, because the burger is so, like, the texture of it not cooked.
Yeah.
Just when you make a burger, it just seems slimy and
I agree.
Think about eating it like raw.
Yeah, you think you'd want a coarse grind if you were going to do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
A little coarser.
Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, you can't. It's gotta be like almost like Italian sausage grind.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Chunky stuff.
Like that's a medium, probably.
But they used to eat them a lot. My dad.
I know.
They said they were awesome. Little mustard, I think mustard on them, or just salt and pepper.
I think salt and pepper and onion.
Yeah. They said they were good. I'm like, okay, yeah, I trust you.
I'll just make a burger.
Yeah, I'll just put it on the grill, a little medium.
I might.
It could be a little red inside.
You know what? I think I'm gonna grab some burgers for the way home and go grill some when I get home. It's nice out.
Quick Trip.
Yeah. They got those pre-made burgers.
Yeah, they're good.
They're legit.
Yeah.
Perfect size, and they cook up nice.
Don't buy the baked potatoes pre-wrapped. I bought those one time. I told you that story, right?
No.
So I bought at Quick Trip. I bought their pre-wrapped baked potato. You'll see them. They're golden. Like Bakers. So I bought those because I need some stuff. I had food here, but I got those, and I think I had something for salad. So I come home, put the potatoes in the I think it was in the winter. So I put them in the oven. Go take a shower. Come out, cook them. Cook the rest of dinner. Pull them out. Start opening them up. Open the first one. Half it is black. Potato. I'm like, okay, whatever. Next one, half it's black. All three were black and the same, so I think they were sitting like in packaging, and I wonder if they got wet or something. So they're all bad. James, why don't you just take them back? I'm like,
I'm not taking food back. Just throw.
I'm not. I could. I'm sure they would have been cool about it. I could have said, yeah, but it was like $3-4. I'm like, you know what? I'm not.
I go to Quick Trip.
I was more mad that I couldn't eat the potato
like 3 times a week. Exactly.
Because I couldn't. If I went to Quick Trip, we're going to give me a new cooked baked potato. I couldn't make another one. So at that point, I'm like, well.
You know, the worst one now is because now they don't fill up in the morning on most of these places now. Washington Road does.
Like the food and stuff.
There's hardly any food.
You're
out.
right. At lunch, too. We stopped there for lunch.
There's hardly anything out.
They have this, like, a bunch, like 3 of the same thing, and that's it.
Yep. So sometimes I get a chicken sandwich in the morning, just like a breaded chicken sandwich.
The little
simple, it's like $1.99 or whatever it is. I've gotten 3 probably out of the last like maybe 15 that I've gotten because I eat a lot of them.
Yeah.
They're from the day before. Hard.
Are they really?
Get in the car, bite, throw it out the window. Just rot. I've got 2 fish sandwiches recently that were uncooked. Bit in cold. They've really their standards of what, and it's not because of Quick Trip. It's because of the people working.
Oh
there.
yeah, they're that stuff. There's time. They
all they gotta do is put in a microwave.
Yeah, they probably have. I think they have those like little oven things in there, but you gotta put it in and just hit the timer and walk away.
The lady we had,
it shouldn't be raw, overcooked and nasty. I get that, but it shouldn't be undercooked.
And it's funny is one of the lady Amber works with says, "Hey, I saw Ed out at Washington Road at Quick Trip." She said Ed threw a sandwich out the window because it wasn't cooked. She goes, "Did he get the fish too?" She had the same problem.
Really?
And the day before, that lady was on the cash register. She screwed up 2 gas things, and it was, of course, our pump. So we were paying the person like before us's because she somehow didn't get it through. That person only had like $1 in, and then it got all mangled. So some guy goes, "Just you guys keep your gas, whatever you put in." And we're like, "No, we'll pay." It's like I just keep everybody moving. She screwed up all that, so they put her on food, and then it was a debacle on the food.
I tell you, if I had to work at Quick Trip, I would love just being in the back doing the food.
Oh my God.
Be so easy by yourself, peaceful.
Come out, and all the construction guys are like, "Hey, lady, you're the favorite. I love you."
Look at Chris Farley, the lunch lady. You come out. Hey, fellas.
We all know her by name. It's like, "Oh, how's the kids doing?"
But that's so easy back there. You just,
how
can you? Or I get if they messed up on the day, that's not right. But at least it was cooked at one point. But the raw, they got to have timers on it.
Yeah, it was.
Put it in.
It was. I mean, obviously they're pre-made.
Yeah,
but it was cold in the hole.
I guarantee
it was like wet.
It's probably frozen, and they just got to cook it for 8 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
They probably have an air fry type.
But this
system.
lady couldn't do the pumps or anything either the day before. It was the same lady, and when I saw her, I was like, "You got to be shitting me." I get.
And the raw. The hard thing would suck, but being raw and being fish.
The hard thing, I try to eat around, find any spot I can eat, and then I throw the sandwich out the window because the birds will get it. You know?
Yeah.
But oh my god, the fish, that was gross. I didn't even throw that out the window. I didn't want the fish to, or the birds to get sick.
Yeah.
Seagulls are my stomach. They all got diarrhea.
They only come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
In your clean truck. Yeah. I just washed this thing. Thanks for the fish.
Had that happen before.
It's like an opening scene to what was that movie? Saving Private Ryan.
Jeez.
Just a seagull.
Yeah.
With the fish crabs.
Did I ever tell you the story? I was on a college trip. We were in Belize. First time I traveled out, like on a big trip out of the country.
Yeah.
So we went for J term. We were there for like a week and a half. We go out. We've been in the jungle, just nasty, living in tents, and so we're all dirty. We get out to the ocean. We get like 2 days out on the ocean on an island. It's like, this is great. We're sitting at a almost table just like this, but probably like twice as long. I think there was like maybe 13, 14 of us. We're sitting at the table. They bring us all out lobster because they caught them during the day, and triggerfish.
Nice.
They speared some triggerfish while we were out snorkeling, which is great. I mean, we're college students. They're bringing us out lobster. I'm sitting there. I got two cute girls on each side of me as I'm eating. As we're sitting there, all of a sudden, pelicans come over, shit all over the line, and went right across their food, across their like a body and a face, and like in their hair. And I'm sitting between them. It was like,
It didn't hit you at all?
Nope, nothing. I might have been my food, but I ate it. But no, it just wiped out both of them.
Was it pretty? The pelicans?
Oh, it was wet and like
disgusting.
Fishing. It was just like fishy, like wetness, just gross. Just all over their everything.
Ruin their lobster. That's the worst part.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, you're not going to eat that.
5-second rule.
That was the same trip. The same day we're out snorkeling, and it's like shallow water near shore. It was all coral, but you had to come across. It was like maybe a foot deep, so you just kind of just glided across till you got close to shore, and then stood up. I'm snorkeling with a guy. This kid tries to stand up, and I'm like, dude, you don't stand up in your flippers. You don't walk on the coral.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no. I'm like, oh. And the waves are coming in a little bit, not bad, but coming in. He slips and falls. He goes down, black urchin right through his hand, all the way through. Like 5 spikes go all the way through his hand.
Was he in pain?
Yeah, we're out in an island. I mean, we're an hour and a half boat ride from shore.
Really?
So we're all biology students. Well, about half of us. Pulled him out as much as we could get out of his hand.
Did you pee on him?
He peed on his own hand. Then.
Oh, you had to.
Yep, killed it. That's what the guides that
so
were
it's
there.
true.
Oh, it's a true story. Yeah, it worked.
Huh?
I mean, but it went all the way through. They were coming through.
He shouldn't have stood up in the coral, because even if he slips and hits the coral, he can cut himself anyway.
Oh, the
right?
coral's sharp.
Yeah.
Oh,
So if you slip, even if you would hit your hand, you could have sliced your hand.
Oh,
open.
I'm a scuba diver, and you're not supposed to wear gloves because you'll grab coral. The reason you don't wear gloves because you won't grab it.
Because you don't want. Well,
it's sharp.
You don't want to grab it though, because you're supposed to leave.
And
it
you
alone.
shouldn't leave it because it will kill it with the oils on your hands.
Yeah.
It's not good for it.
Yeah.
But there's fire coral too that'll burn.
Really?
Oh, it's horrible. It's like a yellowish coral. It's got little like fibers on it. You can barely see it when you get close. So it's like almost like fiberglass.
Yeah. So just look and don't
if
touch.
you rub against it, it's like in your leg. It's bright red.
Have you ever had it?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And jellyfish too.
You got stung by jellyfish?
Oh, many times.
Does it hurt?
Yes, it hurts.
What's it feel like?
It fucking burns.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you pee on that too?
No,
that's not true.
I didn't. I just washed it off when I got out. But it's like almost slimy when you get hit. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's nematocyst.
So what does it feel like?
It's just like a burning sensation.
Oh, really? Like real quick sting though?
Some of them though, they got the ones with the long tentacles that hang out, like not Man of War type ones, but I forget what they're called. Like a sea hornet or something they're called. They sting like a hornet. It burns. There's some rough stuff in the ocean.
Not Man of War, they're Boy of Conflicts.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been
Really?
in the ocean in a while.
I never. Yeah. Oh, last time I was in Mexico a couple years ago, and I don't.
Yeah, well, last year I was in Mexico.
I'm not a big
yeah.
ocean guy though. I go in, it's cool, hang by the water. I'd rather be in the pool because I know when I'm getting in the pool, I'm getting a drink and I'm getting clean water.
Yeah.
Well,
I've probably only done 5 dives in the last 10 years. Probably. I did a couple in Costa Rica. I think I did one in Panama, but not Puerto Rico. I did a few.
Yeah.
That's it. I haven't done many.
I've never. Oh, have I snorkeled?
I used to probably do 50 dives a year.
I've never
you know.
snorkeled in Mexico or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Never done it.
Cancun and stuff. There's not much out
No.
there. It's all they dumping sewage right out there. I won't even go out on the beach out. I'll sit on the beach, but I ain't going out in the water out there. Where do you think they're dumping all that sewage?
Mm.
It's not bad like where Rick's going, like Iberostar or whatever, where you're farther down the coast, but right in the city there. God, dude, I bet you get sores going in the water. I bet it's nasty.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I don't mind. Oh, I was in. I guess we were in Fort Myers last year. I was in the
but
ocean a little bit. Nothing.
They're not
Not too
dumping
deep.
sewage
No,
here.
they shouldn't.
Mexico, I guarantee is.
You think so?
Oh yeah, they gotta be.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Still crystal blue. Well, it's still. It's the
Oh,
blue.
look at how clear it is.
The blue is a tidy bowl. That's what all the tidy bowl blown in there.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess.
Right. Well, good.
Yeah, that's the schedule show.
I think I'm gonna go grab some burgers.
Burgers and grab a. I went. You know where I went today? I went to Fresh Time on the way home.
Did you get the bacon?
No, I forgot that.
The bacon's awesome there.
But I had brats and I had 4 brats, but JC eats a couple, and then Sienna and Jenny. I'm like, well, I'm gonna get some chicken sausage instead. And I got a couple. I ate one of them. Chicken spinach feta sausage. They were pretty good.
I
Like
bet.
you grill them on the grill. They were tasty.
Their homemade stuff there is very good.
It's all their chicken sausage is tasty
Yeah.
there. That chicken Italian sausage and all that tastes really good.
I don't stop there too often, but maybe once a month, it's worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
When the bacon's on sale, that bacon's thick cut.
I gotta remember that.
The pepper, it's like pepper encrusted.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's really good.
Oh, it's legit. Yeah.
I
You
gotta-
get like 3 pounds in a pack. So it's about, if you can get it on sale, you can get about $12-13 to $50
that ain't bad.
for 3 pounds, but
Ain't
it's
bad.
big, thick cut.
It's like better than the Oscar Mayer stuff.
I take that
honestly.
thing and cut it right in half to make 2 smaller blocks of it.
Oh, there you go. And then
It's easier to cook.
Yeah, plus then they come up to a
Thaw-
normal size piece.
It thaws out better. Yeah.
Oh, you freeze it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah. I probably got, I don't know, probably 15 pounds of it.
Really?
I like bacon.
Oh, so just so you know, Tuesday I made chicken breast on the grill and I put 3 jalapenos on it.
How did it turn out? Really?
It was very good.
Nice.
Gave it a little kick, sweet kick, because it was a barbecue. I did a glaze on them. They were a sweet glaze, so I added that, and it was
Nice.
I stole
Better
3.
than Dave's Hot Chicken? I've
No,
never been there.
It's good. It's solid. Yeah, I got the Reaper. The one. Oh, you weren't here the night we did the challenge.
No, I wasn't here.
You weren't here. Yeah, the Reaper don't get. It was good, but it was hot. But I usually do mild or medium.
I know the kids like that place. Joey loves it.
Yeah, Jace loves it.
I know.
Sienna likes it. She'll eat it. And Jenny
I
does
would
too.
probably
Actually,
go like medium or
medium or mild.
mild.
Yeah. And they don't have ranch or nothing. So if you are
See, that would be good putting ranch or
if you're
blue cheese
if you're
over
a
it.
ranch guy, take it home. All they have is their Dave's sauce, and it's not bad. And their fries are solid. They have a kale coleslaw. They put is a side, but they put on their sandwich.
Yeah.
But it's good. The kale coleslaw is pretty good. And they have mac and cheese too. I never had that. But it's very simple.
I've been doing that at Chick-fil-A instead of getting those. I don't like their waffle fries.
I'm not, yeah.
I get the mac and cheese instead.
I heard it's good.
It's solid.
Yeah. You know what? Rob McCarr swears on Arby's mac and cheese.
I don't-
Swears by it. It's
I
a
don't
white
go to
cheddar.
Arby's anymore.
It's a
Yeah, it's white.
Yeah, he said he swears by it. He said it's the best mac and cheese he's had ever.
Hmm.
And Rob eats.
Yeah, he's a large man.
He's an eater. He likes to eat, so I trust his judgment on that.
Yeah, you know when a skinny guy's like, "Oh, you got to try the grape skins over at this place and the tofu." Like, get the fuck out of
That
here!
sounds good. Where is that place? Well, I'm gonna go this way.
Where's this guy from? Did he just cross the border from Russia?
Where is that place? Is there a McDonald's next to it? Okay, good to know. Good to know.
What the?
Grape skins and tofu.
What the hell? But when I see a fat guy, I remember there was a place out by Whitewater, and we walked in the first day, and somebody's like, "Yeah, you got to go over to this like diner type hamburger place." I'm like, "Oh, how good can it be?" You know, it's a college town. Walk in, and the owner's sitting there cooking. This guy was 400 pounds, man. I'm like, this is going to be a good burger.
Yeah.
And it was very good. They're out of business now. I think he ate all the profits.
He was
but-
the owner, the 400-pound
Yeah,
guy?
he was huge.
Was he?
Yeah, he probably died of a heart attack, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
He eats that shit every day.
He had the Chris Farley grabber.
It's like, that's my fourth heart attack, Todd. Todd.
Oh, shit, that's funny. Todd. Well, I don't think Willie's coming.
All right.
So. Well, no, hey, Ed, thanks for coming.
Where's Willie?
Where is he now? He don't even know. Well, this guy is old, and he leaves people at places, and he doesn't know where he is most of the time. Oh, Mike Wilson. Yep, where is he now? We don't know because he didn't answer his text.
I was going to go back to Starlight and see if he ever came out of the bathroom.
Well, I saw him last night at Golf League.
Okay.
Because he golfs with Jay Senior right now. He's subbing until
okay.
One of his partners out of town for a while. So he's subbing. So actually, we golfed against him last night, or against him, whatever. So we were with him all night. So I saw him last night. We don't know, but last night might be close because me and Shai shot decent.
They've got to. Well, Willie's handicap's got to be off the charts.
He's higher, yeah, because he hasn't golfed in a while.
Right.
He'll be higher, and then Senior.
He's solid.
Yeah, he shot 41 last night, I think. So I don't know, it's gonna be close. It'll be close.
Like straight up though.
Well, we beat him straight up.
Okay.
We beat him straight up because we beat him.
Well, you and Shadi are both pretty solid.
Shadi's way better than I am. He shot 45, but he usually shots around 42, 43. And I shot 47, which is good for me. So I was above me, and
Yeah, but Willie's going to be up in the 50s probably.
Willie was up high, but he'll get
right. He's just starting.
Yeah, he was like 50 something. I don't remember. But yeah, we had fun though. So weather was nice too.
Nice
70s. So
that's great for 18 holes. 45, 47.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it.
No, that was only 6 holes. We quit.
6 holes. You can't even shoot a 45 on 18 on what's that game? Golden Tee or whatever.
No. 45. Wow.
What's the low? There's some in the 50s, aren't there?
59 is like the score people try to for 18 holes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something crazy.
59 is like
that's a professional playing like at Muni.
That's 12 more strokes than I shot last night, and I shot 9 holes. It'd be
so in the next 9 holes, I
have 12 shots in 9 holes.
You only need 6 hole-in-ones
and a couple 1-putts,
3 eagles,
and an albatross. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So yeah, 59. Well, even like 65.
Well, that you'll see in a tournament when these guys are playing, they'll be playing like it's some course you've never heard of.
Yeah,
it's like 63, and it's like holy crap! But they destroy those courses.
Yeah, they can hit the ball.
That's why it's amazing when you see them go up to like Whistling Straits, and these guys are just barely under par sometimes, and it's like holy cow, how tough are those courses?
Yeah, the courses.
And if the weather's bad and
the wind and the tough courses, man. Those are like those links courses are hard. They got all the US, like Bethpage Black is tough. All those US Open courses are hard. Usually, it's tough. US Open courses are usually hard.
Wasn't Augusta usually pretty high scoring?
Yeah, Augusta people are between 13 and 18 usually. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, usually, and then PGA Championship, it just depends. And then British Open, you can get good scores. British Open is all about the weather, but if you stay out, it's flat and it's pretty wide open. You can get rolls there and stuff. So if you get going, you can get there's par 4s you can get on the green in one shot. There's par 5s that are no problem to eagle, but it's about staying out of bunkers.
Yeah,
and the greens are big greens there.
Yeah, my neighbor is. What day is today? It's the 11th. I think he's going to be at St. Andrews here in a couple days.
Oh, golfing there, huh?
Yeah, I think in a couple days.
Nice. Wow.
I think he's staying right there. So he's golfing every day. So that was their big trip.
Is St. Andrews in Ireland or Britain?
Scotland, I believe.
Scotland. Yeah, Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah,
That's where the sport was created.
Yes, it was. Ask Robin Williams.
That's the only reason I know.
Good old Robin. Okay, so we'll be back on Monday night with our normal show. It's a little impromptu. We talked a little about schedule and little about other things. So whatever.
Mostly food.
Mostly food and peeing on urchin bites.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Urchin things, yeah.
You see shit growing up, man. Made me the man I am today.
So once again, hey Ed, thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
And we're the Basement Bench Warmer 2.
Somebody that takes this career seriously finally.
Yeah. Well, they don't get this part of the check this week. This is ours. This is our copyright, just me and you.
Can you break a 1?
Yeah, I got nickels. Well, guys, thanks a lot. Thank you, Ed, and we'll see you. We'll talk to you guys Monday night. Take care.